Well, we begin tonight with the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Department being called into question after the department's #2 arrested on drug charges. Now, this is a scandal echoing a high-profile conspiracy just last holiday season involving the Panama unit. Oscar Margain joins us in the studio and has been following this all day. Good evening, Oscar.
Good evening, Vicki. And this comes just a couple of days after the judge postponed sentencing for the Panama unit members. The U.S. Attorney's Office confirmed to Fox 2 that the arrest took place around 2 a.m. today by Homeland Security investigators and the DEA. The 52-year-old is accused of distributing marijuana and money laundering. Jose Joe Padilla was mentioned multiple times during Jorge Garza's trial back in August, where some officers testified that the commander forced some of them to donate to Sheriff Lupe Trevino's election campaign. Padilla pled to the Fifth Amendment, refusing to testify to not incriminate himself. The Panama unit is a defunct drug enforcement task force comprised of sheriff deputies and mission police officers, including the sheriff's son Jonathan Trevino and Hidalgo Chief of Police sons Alex Espinosa. The 9 members of that unit are accused of stealing loads of drugs from traffickers and selling them to others. Sheriff Trevino was not able to comment on the case, but did state that no administrative action would take place until after Christmas. Meanwhile, Jose Padilla will spend Christmas behind bars, at least until he faces the judge on Friday. And Padilla could face up to life in prison if he's found guilty.
And I mean, this obviously has a kind of tainted anniversary just almost a year ago with the whole Panama unit scandal unraveling. Is there any connection to that? I know you touched upon that just a bit.
Exactly. Well, Jose Padilla is not part of the indictment as the rest of those Panama unit members are. He's part of a different one in which there are several defendants that are accused of drug trafficking related charges. And so Joe Padilla is mentioned in a different indictment, but he was also at some point overseeing the Panama unit. So that's where the connection is.
Okay, thank you very much, Oscar.
You're welcome.